Hello, hello, and welcome on in. Happy Halloween. Boo! I'm a spooky ghost. Hi, I'm Mars with I'm Mars with the Digital Quill podcast, and sometimes I record episodes where I do an Let's Try Things. This is a video series derived from my blog, the Digital Quill Press Food. Now, this thing's itchy, but it's Halloween, and I didn't really realize the irony, I guess, or the humor behind recording a Let's Try with Ghost, which, by the way, before we even begin and tell you about this flavor, boo, I'm a spooky ghost. I am not sponsored, endorsed. I do not make any money off of this. As a matter of fact, as I have said many times lately, I'm a broke-ass B. So, that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't really been recording a lot of Let's Try things, because there's nothing to try right now. But I do get energy drinks all the time. You, my lovely people, are the ones who sponsor and endorse me. Any tips or donations or likes or views or comments or word of mouth or reviews or emails, beautiful. Thank you. I prefer emails and comments and likes and shares. I get weird when people send gifts. So, cheers. Now that all of that legal hubbub is out of the way, i.e. I'm not sponsored. Remember, not sponsored. I am showcasing a spooky ghost today. But I'm not sponsored. I'm not. I wish I was. I think, actually, I feel like creators actually have a hard time with that. Maybe that is a subject for the podcast. But anyway, for full disclosure, I have tried this flavor numerous times. It is the original ghost flavor. It is a, I believe, limited time addition to the ghosts. I have been purchasing this at QT. And just like most, if not all of the ghost energy drinks, it is 0 sugar. Let us rejoice for the fact that it is 0 sugar. Ah! Okay, too itchy. Gotta take that off. Okay. So is that what cats feel like when they have whiskers on their face? Are they just permanently itchy? I'm so sorry. Let's see. So as I said, for full disclosure, I have tried this before. I'm gonna take a sip, mostly for dramatic effect. What is that flavor? Excuse me. That flavor of ghost is, it tastes familiar. I can't remember quite what I've found or where I found that flavor before, but the flavor from the original ghost tastes really familiar. It's like, hold on. That flavor of ghost. You know the original Airheads? Or like the mystery Airheads that was like white? And like you had all of these flavors together? I feel like that's what I'm remembering. This also kind of reminds me of like a popsicle flavor. I feel like. What popsicle flavor? I don't know. But the one thing that I really like about Ghost energy drinks, and it's one of the reasons why I mainly only drink Ghost energy drinks when I am going to drink energy drinks, is they're always 0 sugar, no artificial flavors, or excuse me, natural and artificial flavors. They do have artificial flavors. But there is no artificial colors. So, one moment actually. I have here a nice clear glass jar. See? As you can see, there's no liquid in it yet. I collect these jars. They're great jars. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. And here's the ghost, right? We're gonna see if there's any color. Kinda. There's like a slight yellowish tint to that. It really fizzles. Wow. That like somehow fizzles more than soda. Why? What the fuck? Well, that's weird. I don't know if it's a jar issue or a exposure to more air issue, but it somehow tastes different in the jar. That's concerning. Weird. I'm gonna have to experiment with that again because... No, I'm kidding. Let me just pour it back in there. No, I'm kidding. All right. Well, that is a weird flavor. Transparent label? Really? Oh. That is transparent. Okay. 100 milligram neurofactor. 100% for daily vitamins. 150 milligrams of alpha GPC, 50%. 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. 200 caffeines. There are 200 caffeines in this ghost. And 10 calories. I probably already burned that off. Apparently you can burn calories just from talking. Neat. Let's see. Not recommended for people only intended for persons 18 years or older. Wow, really? That's interesting. Are you gonna card people? 1,000 milligrams of... how do I say that? Carnipure? Carnitine? Carnitine. I don't know. I'm not a word pronouncer. The other thing that I kind of like about ghosts, especially this one, is that it's different. I've tried the raspberry cream. Really good. I've had peaches. I've had bomb pop. I think that's a ghost flavor. I've had the orange one. I've had almost all of the ghost flavors. The Sour Patch Kids. But this one's different. It has that really familiar taste, like I said earlier. Like, there's something so familiar about this taste that it's like kind of brings me back to like my youth in a way, like my childhood, like popsicle, like something popsicle, maybe gummy bear, pineapple gummy bear. It does kind of have the yellowish color of that pineapple gummy bear. If you look at the can where it says OG, it has like a weird little face on it. Wow, it finally did the thing, camera. It adjusted. Wow, good for you. I need better camera equipment. But anyway, we work with what we got. Yeah, wow, okay, so I also kind of like the design on the can. It's not as easily noticeable. Actually, I take that back. Yes, it is. Look, there's the ghost logo. What is that? What does that say? I don't... Be seen. Be seen. Be seen? What do you mean? I don't want to be seen. I mean, I guess I do. I'm recording this. But does that say... What? There, fire up. Wow, there's actually hidden messages all over this can. That's crazy. Oh, that's a face. There's a face in here. Right in there. There's a face. Ka-chow. Part of the nail polish on the nail. I suppose we need product placement while we're talking about the product. We have come to the part of the Mars Tries Things where I need to give you numerical numbers. Let's start with taste. Now, I feel like I don't hand out 10s often, but I might. I don't know. It kind of depends. Is this a flavor I could get tired of? Yes. Is it new? I mean, as a ghost flavor goes, the flavor itself is new. The taste tastes familiar. That was a really intelligent line. Good job. Carnipure is a Lonza trademark registered in U.S. Astrogen, New Live Science, USA Neurofactor is a trademark of FDF Futureceuticals, Inc. I'm going to look into that because that sounds interesting. And I kind of want to know what I'm drinking. A little bit more than I do because I drink these way too much to not know as much as I should. Interesting. Contains no fruit juice. No heck, Sherlock. Numerical numbers. Taste. For the pure factor of I could get tired of it, I'm going to give it an 8.5. It could deserve a 9 or a 10 even in the fact that it's a familiar taste. Branding? I mean... I like this can. It's a nice, shiny, white can. I like the can. It's pretty. Branding? I'm not really a big corporate person, and I'm not sure if Ghost is a corporate. Hold on. Let's see. Who are you by? Who made you? Ghost Energy? There's no way it's just Ghost Energy. Interesting. Listen to this. The warnings nobody ever reads. Caution. This product is only intended for healthy adults 18 years of age or older. Do not consume if you are sensitive to caffeine or in combination with caffeine or stimulants from other sources. Too much caffeine may cause nervousness, irritability, sleeplessness, and occasionally rapid heartbeat. Not for use by women who are pregnant, nursing, or trying to become pregnant. Consult a licensed, qualified healthcare professional before consuming this product. Do not use if you are taking any prescription drugs and have any medical conditions. You know, on the whole no artificial colors. Yes, no artificial colors, 0 sugars. Epic focus, legendary energy. I have ADHD. I don't really know if legendary energy is something an energy drink can claim to have, because anyone who has ADHD, especially the hyper form of ADHD, things. Taste, 8.5. Branding, 7. 7 only because it's a brand I'm used to, and pretty can. And let's see, taste, branding, I guess flavor. So like the flavor alone, taste, flavor is kind of the same thing. Originality, again, because of that familiar aspect, there is, I feel like it deserves a higher number because of that familiar excuse me. Sometimes they make me belchy. I don't know why. There are days and periods where energy drinks will not make me belchy, and then I will just consume one or two, or start to consume one or two, and I will start belching, and I'm like, what is happening, body? That's actually probably an adverse effect to caffeine or whatever's in there, and that's another thing that I'm going to have to research later, because that's probably my body's signal being like, hey, we probably don't need or want this. Or maybe it's an air bubble thing. It could be an air bubble thing. This thing is quite fizzy. Who knows? If you know, feel free to answer in the comments below. I do love being educated. And the more knowledge we share with each other, the better. Sometimes knowledge can be wrong, though. So always do your best to take everything with a grain of salt. Anyway. 7, 8.5, and it's probably like a more original, or not original, but a limited time flavor. I need to double check my sources on that, but I highly recommend this flavor. If you see it and you like energy drinks and you like Ghost and you haven't tried the original yet, I'd give it one go at least, and then tell me what you think, because I need to know, am I crazy, or does this actually taste like something from our past? Because what is that taste? It tastes so familiar, and it's hard to place my finger on it. So yeah. Anyway, also, as I said, it is Halloween. If you're going out tonight to trick or treat with your kiddos, or you are trick or treating yourself, or whatever the heck you do to celebrate this interesting holiday that has many reasons and meanings for being, be safe, okay? And in the spirit of Halloween, get a Ghost 4 energy drink, because didn't realize how funny that would be. As soon as I was about to hit record, I'm like, oh yeah, Ghost on Halloween. I did not plan that. I didn't. I looked at my Let's Try Things playlist today, and I'm like, oh, the last time was 13 days ago. It's been effectively 2 weeks since I've had a Let's Try. I said Let's Play, didn't I? I'm awake, I swear. Itchy. It's a hat now. But I saw that my last Let's Try was 13 days ago, and I'm like, I know I've been broke, and I know I haven't had anything at all to try since a while ago, but Ghost that I haven't tried yet? Have I tried this on the Let's Play? I don't think so. I don't think I've done energy drinks yet, actually. I've done coffee. But yeah, in the spirit of Halloween, boo, I'm a spooky ghost. Ooh, why are you so fizzy? Anyway. Thank you for tuning into this Mars Let's Try Things, or Let's Try Things with Mars, or whatever the heck I originally called this title of this episode. And I'm about to hit record on a podcast, and then we're going to do a couple of Let's Plays today, both Animal Crossing and okay, Dreamlight Valley. Gosh, I need to go splash some water on my face or something. I forgot to take my morning walk. Oh well. Have a happy and safe Halloween, and I will see you next time. Bye.